Without further ado, though, we are going to welcome to the show our special guest. And she goes by the name, I want to make sure that I'm saying it right, Teisha. Welcome to the show. How are you,
Oh,
darling?
good. Thank you for having me. How are you, Justice J?
I am great. Tired, but great.
I know the feeling.
What's happening? What's going on over there in the music room? I see. Huh?
I
She like,
think we
what the hell
froze a
he
little
just
bit.
said?
Did I freeze?
No, no,
No.
you're good. You're good on
Okay,
our
I'm
end.
making sure. Hey, DJ Rick,
What's going on?
how you doing?
Just
I'm a,
skip
I'm a,
over me,
I'm
I
a,
huh?
was about
I'm
to
a,
say it.
I'm gonna be good today.
You gonna be good.
I'm trying
That's how
to.
you
You
know
know how
you're a
you be in
bishop.
the streets. You know how you be in the streets.
I
Uh-oh.
can't help myself.
I sense a little chemistry here. Do
Oh
I need to
no,
know something?
ain't nothing like that.
See,
Rick,
Chemistry of music. No, DJs and the musicians. You know how it is. You know
I
how
know
it is.
I don't mean like that type of
I
chemistry. I
know.
ain't talking about that.
yeah,
But
we
Because I
it's,
know Rick be on his best
it's
behavior.
gonna be a
So
smooth ride for an interview.
yeah
I
we
know
we
Rick
we
be on his
em,
best
em,
behavior. I'm
Emory
talking
Day
about
was
him
a
and his
little
street
little
BS.
bit of fun. We had a lot of fun at Emory Day.
You are. I was about to sweat off my makeup. I was like, sit still, act like you got sense, because I'm listening to the like these joints I haven't heard in a minute. And my first go go, it was 13. Who did I get to see? It was Back and Jump together. They were
Wow,
doing something for the youngins, and it was my 13th birthday, and that's what I wanted to do.
wow.
Go to a go go.
Mm.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
man.
Yeah.
When did you get started with music and what really gave you the inspiration to want to become a singer? Because not everybody that can sing really wants to be a singer.
True.
Funny story. All the good questions, but funny story. So, what made me want to sing? What made me realize I can sing? It's a whole loaded thing. All right, I'll sum it up as best as I can. So, when I was like 13, you know how you go to summer camps? Your parents send you off to some little summer camp. Okay, so I go to the summer camp. I'm in the summer camp the whole time. They got like choir practice or little things you can do for after when all your classes are over, your schedule's over. So we're in choir practice and it's towards the end of the year. I mean, in the summer for the camp. And they're like, who can sing? I didn't raise my hand. My friends pushed me forward, like, oh, she can do it. Teacher can do it. I'm like, I play violin, I play piano, I don't sing. I can sing, like I can hold a note, but it wasn't like, ooh, I want to be in the spotlight. And so, anyway, I end up singing for this camp. So that's the first time I got to sing, right? Didn't sing no more after that. Sung in the church choir, a little, holding down the background. Didn't sing no solos, nothing. Then it comes to my cousin's wedding. My cousins get married, and I was supposed to do the music for the wedding, which I did. So we're at the rehearsal, and the night before, basically, my cousin was like, his bride at the time, or fiance, she wanted a song, and so he was like, "Oh, Tisha can do it, bro. You ain't heard me sing no song of no kind. You don't know what I can do or can't do. I don't even know if I can do the song." And so I ended up singing the song because I didn't want to tell him no. It was last minute, and I ended up singing "The Wind Beneath My Wings." So my family sitting in the audience, for the wedding, like, you singing. And I'm like, oh, in my head, you singing, but in my head, I'm like, I'm really up here singing for these people. So that was the first. That's how it all got started. But like, I wanted to be in A&R, so I was doing stuff with record labels, industry stuff. I wanted to be behind the scenes, and then God was like, "Yeah, you need to write some songs." So I was like, "Okay, cool. I'm gonna get some people to demo them," but I didn't know anybody because I had come back to
Yeah.
the DC area. I didn't know nobody. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna write these songs. I'm gonna put them out. Hopefully, people will pick it up, and then
Hmm.
some artist will pick it up. I can pass the songs up to them. I'm done. That didn't happen. I put the project out. People were like, "Oh, we like this," and then here we are. So, does that answer your question?
It does. When did you record your first song?
2007. There was a song
7 years
called
ago.
what is the name of the song? I can Actions. It's called Actions. So it was like it's about this guy. I wrote it about this guy at the time I was dating. He was in the military. He was home on I guess leave or TDY. You're not TDY, temporary duty. That's temporary duty. But he was on leave for a quick second. So I went to go see him. He lived in Kentucky, right?
Hmm.
Thinking we're gonna have a whole smooth weekend. Oh, it's gonna be real nice. We're gonna be together, blah blah blah. No. I was up in his house helping his mama fry chicken. His sister was getting ready for prom. He was out in the streets because he ain't been home, right? So he out in the streets doing whatever. And I was just like, oh, okay. And so, all right, you want to do me dirty? I'm gonna write a song about you. That's usually how it goes. Not on purpose, not like a vengeance thing, but it's like it's good material. So I wrote a song about this guy called Action. It was like, your actions speak louder than your words, and that was the first song that I ever recorded.
Stories, far as how you started to sing, at some point you had to fall in love with it. So, what actually made you say, you know what, this is like, this is what I want to, like, this is who I am?
When people started telling me that they felt better after my shows, I felt really good, or, me and my husband love you, or some guys like, you helped me get through a tough situation, or some woman's like, because of your song, this is the reason why I be getting up every day. I hate my job, but I still go in every day because of this song. So when people start telling me that, that's when I was like, okay, that's who I am.
It's a dope feeling, even though you're not going into the studio saying, let me help somebody.
Yeah.
You're just getting it off your chest, knowing on the back end somebody's gonna relate to it, but you're not really thinking, oh, it's gonna save somebody, like save somebody's job or something like that. But that's dope.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the power of music, though, It's a good thing.
Especially when you put the truth in it.
Yep.
As a kid coming up, singing, what were some of the hurdles that you had to go through with the singing?
Oh, so like I told you, I play violin and play piano. So I went to Suitland, and at Suitland,
she's
Suitland, Duke Ellington, all the time. If you couldn't sing like they sang, you couldn't sing. So I'm just hearing all these ooh, 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 like all the time. And I was like, So I'm just listening. But that was a hurdle. Having confidence in myself to be like, I could do all that and more, but not being ready. So that was a hurdle, like my own self-confidence, honestly. And then later on, it would be things like just getting access to stuff and getting the same respect as somebody who's on a major label, because I'm independent completely. Like everything you see, from the what color my hair is down to the shoes I wear, the notes I sing, the production, the people I work with, all of that, that's all me. And so that's been a hurdle, but that's always a hurdle. It's a challenge, but a good challenge. It's like good trouble, good problems. To be able to choose. I don't have anybody buying me and saying you can only say this or sing this or do this or go here, go there. I can go wherever I want. So yeah.
So hold up, from Suitland to Lord have mercy, Duke Ellington.
No, I didn't go to Duke Ellington. I went to Suitland only, but I was around all them.
All right, you're a Suitland grad, so that means you took music. Did you take music?
I was in the VPA program. Yep, I took music theory.
Who was Mr. Moses the teacher?
So Moses had left. Who came after him was Leroy Barton. So Leroy Barton came after him. He came from Howard, and he was doing some stuff with us. And he also came from New York too. So he would always tell us about LaGuardia, and he would be like, "Nobody cares. It didn't matter what it was. Nobody cares." Little did I know that would be like life advice later on. Nobody cares. It don't matter what you got going on. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Interesting.
Facts.
That's interesting.
It's a lot of stars, a lot of singers that came out of Suitland. It's one young lady in particular that I fell in love with recently. Alex Vaughn.
Okay.
Are you familiar with her?
No.
She's a Suitland Ram alum, and she's out in Cali now.
Okay.
But she has a couple of singles out. I think a couple of EPs out. Amazing. So if you repping Suitland, you definitely got to sing at the end of the show, and you got to represent.
Yeah.
I almost won a Grammy.
Right on.
Yeah. Then my alarm went off because I had to go to work. But if you dream it, you can achieve it.
You can.
That's right.
You really can.
Yeah, that's what they say.
You know what?
That's what they say. But
so
I ain't seen the Grammy yet.
So she gets 100% of your money goes straight to you.
Yeah, 100% of the money goes straight to me.
No middleman, no nothing.
No middleman.
But the main reason folks don't want to take that route is because although 100% goes to you, 100% comes from you.
Exactly.
So
Yep.
they don't want to risk the investing in themselves. Like it's crazy.
It is crazy, but I'm just thinking like, okay, you got one or two options because, like I told you before, I was gonna do music industry stuff. So if I was gonna go with the label, right, then I still got to try to buy back my masters later, or you can't do this song, or you can't perform this song this way because that was paid for by the label. It's too many things. You can't mention this person's name in an interview because I don't have time for all the can'ts.
Then
So
you
you know
can
what?
you
What
might
I
can get
did
you might can get your masters back, but you can't get this publisher. So
exactly.
it really don't matter because every time you play the masters, I get paid. So it's like
Exactly.
somehow some way. So
Exactly.
only when it makes sense, I think people should sign with a major. If it only makes sense.
You're right. You're right. And I'm not opposed, if it's the right thing, if it's a distribution channel, cool. But if it's
Always, I would say always like sign yourself. That way, when you do sign with the label, it's a partnership automatically. So
yep.
yes, sir.
So, what projects are you currently working on?
So I'm currently working on the next project. I am not giving away the title because I just like to hold on to
Thought it
it.
was going to be a Party Mode Live exclusive.
No, but I'm gonna tell you, it's good stuff. Good stuff. It's
In the
I
background.
want to dance. So this is not house music. It's not that far, but it's like you can definitely groove to it, clean your house to it, do some other things, you know.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
That's exercise.
yeah, all the above.
Mhm.
So,
Ladies, you
when
can
can
keep
we
the
look
spot.
forward to seeing this next project and hearing this next project?
I would say spring, sprummerish, and I say sprummerish, between that spring and summer, so right around there.
All
Last
right, so
day of
talk to us about
spring.
the last project then. Talk to us about the
Okay.
project that you can talk to us about.
Uh-huh.
And then DJ Rick, I think, is going to play one of your songs. So yeah, talk to us about the last project that you had.
Yeah, so the last project was called The Girl from Nowhere, which is me. And I basically came out with that because I came to the DMV pretty much late, if you will, right? I'm a military brat. So I came in 88. Interesting time for the DMV in so many ways. There's a lot going on.
Girl, what you was 6?
Huh?
What you was about 6? Tell
No,
me you came late.
I say late because people be like, I'm born and raised DC, born bred. Like I don't have the experience. So I came like eight,
You
9.
came a year after I was born.
It's all good. We claim it. So yeah, I came then, but in being here, got to take in like all the culture, figure out new ways, all the stuff, and so the Girl from Nowhere came about because people always be like, "Where are you from? Where are you from?" Well, my mom and my daddy from North and South Carolina. I was born in England. Where am I from? So it's like introducing myself to people and not putting yourself in a box because sometimes people just put you in a box based on what you look like, what you sound like, what your hair like, whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what the whole project was about. Yeah. So the Girl from Nowhere, it's out there. Stream it, get it, download it, all the good stuff.
So you are North Carolina, England.
Yeah.
Interesting.
North South Carolina, England.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
South Carolina, England. Okay. We'll get back to that later.
Okay.
So
All
what
right,
about?
Rick.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
We about to play her song. You got it queued up and ready?
Nope. He
No,
was
I'm gonna say we're
already.
not playing the whole thing, Rick, because everybody gotta go download it. So we playing a little more than half.
All right. All right.
Get up, life is calling you. Get up, there's more work to do. Don't hold on to where you don't need. Take a step forward to your peace. Come on, get on with it. Get into it. Time to create. Focus your mind. The choice you make, it's yours to take. Don't hesitate. Now is the time. Nothing's ever impossible. No. Grow your faith and love and let it go.
Let everybody know where they can find you on social media. And then before we let you go, we got one thing that we need you to do.
Okay, so you can find me on social media at TeishaMarie, Teisha Marie on Facebook, Teisha Marie on Twitter. I'm on there sometimes. Teisha Marie Sing. You see it on the screen. You can find me there on IG. And if you're looking for my website, it's TeishaMarie.com, TeishaMarie.com. Find me there, see me in the streets, say what's up.
Do you have anything special happening this Saturday?
Not this Saturday. I'm going to actually chill out for a quick second, take a
I'm
break.
trying to figure out why June is putting Saturday on the
I
screen.
don't
So
know. You know something I don't, June? Did we tell
Oh
you?
yeah. I forgot. Saturday, you're no longer with Wanda. Wanda, she's no longer with you. She's part of Party Mode Live now, starting Saturday. Okay.
Oh, he said the song Saturday.
Oh, the song
Man.
Saturday. Okay, so the song Saturday. Let me explain that real quick. That came about because I was trying to I wanted to go on vacation bad and I have no money. That's the honest to God truth. So I was like, let me make a song that sounds like vacation, the vacation I want, because I was so sick of going into work every day. And so that's how that song came about. Frank Jovar, who is a DC native, he went to Fairmount Heights and he plays in all the bands of DMV. He co-wrote that with me as far as the music is concerned. So that's what that came about. That's what inspired that. Hey, hey, hey. It's Teisha Marie, and you are tuned into Party Mode Live, the party before the party.
Yes, one take, and she put her own little spin on it.